Alrighty, guys, we are back. Alrighty, lads. So we're back. And we're playing KOTOR 2. So we get to go to our first planet, but first I'm going to kind of return back to Telos. The reason why is to turn in that bounty, because we have that bounty that we need to turn in.
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
As many as want to come with us and help us.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
What makes you think they obey me?
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
I've noticed their behavior's changing, especially Atten.
The fool dances in your shadow for your favor. The woman, she worships you. The alien obeys you. Even within the machines, there are echoes. Watch them carefully. See their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
You have a point. I'll reflect on this.
Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
He was a powerful presence. There was little one did that. La la la. He was a powerful presence. There was little one did not believe when he spoke it with conviction.
Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts. Strong influence, indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few.
I'm playing on my light right now, sorry. I'm trying to figure out the settings. I thought the teachings of the Sith came from Korriban.
Oh, did they? No. Revan met no Sith empire, yet he learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how he did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly?
Do you have any ideas?
Not a one. But we shall see where our journey takes us, I think, and see how many answers we come across, yes?
I have other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
You don't seem to like the handmaiden. Why?
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all.
She has offered to help us, so show her the same respect I show you.
Do you think to turn her from Atris's will? If so, I hope your arrogance will prove true in time. But I will abide her presence. She may have her uses.
Why do you say that?
Because Atris is a threat. And as much as she would try to use us against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage.
I don't see the handmaid as an enemy, and neither should you.
If that is your opinion, it is noted. Is that all you wish to speak to me about?
No, I have other questions. What's wrong with your eyes?
There is nothing wrong with my sight, if that is your question. I see all that I need. Though the seeing of things flesh and blood has failed me some time ago, they were distractions only.
There might be a way to heal your sight.
There is nothing wrong with my eyes. They simply have atrophied from use. They are adequate to distinguish shapes, silhouettes. If need be, I could heal them, restore my sight. But sight can prove a distraction. When one relies on sight to perceive the world, it is like trying to stare at the galaxy through a crack in the door. But that is a lesson for another time. You must learn to see crude matter for what it is, before the veil is lifted. Ask. You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
There's enough suffering in the galaxy. If I can alleviate one person, then I have made a difference.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
See, this is such an interesting philosophy that Kreia talks about. She views altruism, doing the right thing, as a selfish act, that by helping others, you're taking away the challenges life has provided for them to grow. Some instances that is correct. Like, if you never work a job ever in your life, and your parents pretty much take care of you and you're like 28 years old, you're going to be very weak and very inadequate when it comes to self-competency and self-confidence. Whereas if you tackle that struggle head on, you pay your own bills, your life is difficult as fuck because you move out even though you weren't planning to, and you meet that challenge, you can grow to be very strong as an individual. And this is Kreia's perception of any situation, is that a guy is starving and can't feed his family, he should fix that problem himself. By you giving him money, giving him food, you're strengthening yourself because you're tackling on his challenges, and ultimately you're going to make him weaker because now he's just going to look for another person to ask for help. I find it a very interesting philosophy because it's kind of like Darwinism in a sense, where in Kreia's view, by everybody having someone helping them, they're weaker, and therefore they'll never be able to meet the next challenge in life because somehow challenges get harder and harder or something like that. It's a very interesting idea. I find it very unique. I fail to see how small acts of mercy can be harmful.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
I don't turn on my allies like the Jedi turned on their own during the wars.
So you may think. But it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
Alright. That's great, but that's not why.
Yes.
There you go. Teach me about
Very
the Force.
well.
Thank you. Teach me to build a lightsaber.
The knowledge has already been...
Alright, other questions about the Force. Force forms. Yeah, let's talk about the Force forms.
Very well.
The one that allows me to focus.
It allows you to recover your strength with the Force more quickly, and it lends strength to your Force powers. It has no other drawbacks. Such a form is a gift, preferred at the Jedi consulars, and effective in combats where you must fight only through the Force.
Alright, that's pretty much all we have at the moment. That was a lot of lore dump. Alright, let's talk to our other companions. Handmaiden's probably going to want to fight. She likes to fight.
Yes?
What are you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, I fear my sanity will erode as well.
You could always play Pazak with that. And...
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again?
No, I do not trust him.
at cards.
That too.
Look, I don't think anyone trusts each other here.
That is untrue. You and the Iridonian trust each other. Or at least the Iridonian trusts you. We heard much of the Iridonian when we served Atris. Atris believed that the Iridonian held the knowledge to restoring Telos.
Who, Beodor?
Yes. His skill with machines is something beyond which most can aspire to. His shield technology surpasses the designs of even the most skilled of Ichani power architects. I do not realize if you know what it means to have such a one respect and follow you. The Iridonian allied himself with no one on the entire world of Telos, yet he will follow you at the risk of his life. His stance, in many ways, mirrors yours. Where he walks, he carries a world upon his shoulders. And like you, I do not know if he has ever faced it.
Damn, these are all good options. You'd never understand hidden way in your academy listening to some Shuda talk. Yeah, I don't know. I'll do this. I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want you asking about it either.
I will respect your wishes, and his. Forgive me.
Don't apologize. It was a long time ago.
It does not sound like it is in the past, but I shall respect your wishes. You may ask.
Let's see. Yeah, 7. What are you doing?
I am training, so that...
Okay, never mind. I guess we can't spar with her yet, because that's gonna come up. She's gonna want to fight.
I didn't want to talk about the war, but can I ask you something?
Sure, buddy. What is it?
Why did you decide to fight?
The Mandalorians had to be stopped.
I felt the same way. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
Unlike many of the Jedi, I could not stand by and watch.
I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them. To give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
Jedi are trained to resist such strong emotions.
I couldn't do that. It was almost as though the battle took control of me, drove me forward. It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me, turned me into a weapon. I Just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for?
Do I have all the lightsaber parts?
Let me see what you have. No, you're still missing any something.
Alright, cool. So I think I'm going to take Beodor with me through a lot of the game. I've never really done it before. I actually usually stick with Kreia. And the reason why is because Kreia is amazing. I need to look if I have a lightsaber part. Do I have a lightsaber crystal? Nope. Okay. Did I already augment the HK unit? No. Okay, it's all done. So let's go ahead and exit to Telos, because that's where we should still... Oh. That's right, we're still in transit. So we gotta teleport to Telos, and when we go back to Telos, we're gonna turn in our bounty quest. So yeah, funny enough, this game is actually inspired by the tabletop of Star Wars, because Star Wars does have a tabletop. And I did not know that. Because, mind you, I just played the game. I got zero idea. So here we are. The reason why I'm not bringing Kreia is because Kreia is a little too powerful. And having two wisdom build characters is just kind of weird.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Where that came from?
Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
The game kind of sounds loud. I don't know why. Maybe it's my headset. There we go, it sounds a little bit more bearable. I think it's my headset, so I just adjusted it.
So you've returned.
That's it, you're not gonna put me under arrest?
While I was disturbed that you chose to defy our orders and obtain transport off Citadel Station, the matter has since been closed. It was the decision of Republic authorities that your testimony would no longer be necessary, and thus you'd be allowed to go. But as we discovered, you had already left. In some ways, it was lucky for us, avoiding a possibly embarrassing situation.
Alright, talk about
What is
bounties. I killed the
I see.
escape crew.
And where and when did you kill them?
I followed my restoration zones where they were on duty as Zerko security and killed them.
I see. Well, you certainly earned the bounty on those two dangerous criminals. Here it is. I think you'll find the amount more than adequate.
200 credits? Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return them.
Oh my god. Let's go talk to our stripper friend, who's the dancer, because she can pay us for all the times we leveled up. So every time you level up, you come talk to Hera, and she'll give you money. I'm sorry, her name's not Hera. Yeah, her name is Ramana.
I've told you everything I know. I don't think we should be seen talking to each other anymore.
That was a bad sneeze. Ooh, wait. Do we want to go to the merchant? Let's go to the merchant. Because I think he's got some shit for us. Like, we might be able to just buy the crystal from him. Oh, hello, hello. These are really good robes. The Marukai. 1 strength, dexterity, constitution. It's pretty good. Yeah, we're just gonna buy this.
What's going on?
Let's see. So, alright, we're pretty high in a lot of our stats. You can make all the blasters. Oh boy. Vibro Sword Double Blade. A Reich Blade. Ooh. Sexy. A lot of these are like really, really good. That's kind of the problem. Alright, let's break down some shit. Plasma torch, don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need these. Don't need that. Benox blaster, get rid of it. Systech static blaster, get rid of it. Scout enforcer, get rid of it. Lux's disruptor. Yeah, just get rid of those. We can get rid of these data pads. I think that we're pretty much set. Okay. Unfortunately, you can't craft armor in this game. That's kind of one of the downsides. You can only create attachments to the armor, but you can't actually like make armor, which is kind of weird. So now that we have this, we're gonna go to Nar Shadaa, because with 7,000 credits we should be able to buy some stuff. And then from Nar Shadaa we should be able to turn Atten into a Jedi. Spoiler alert. For those of you who don't know, you can turn a lot of your crewmates into Jedi. A lot of them. You can also talk to the remote. Alright, so now we just need a droid processor, and then HK-47 is a working. Nice.
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Paragus when I first met you.
I'm fine, in fact. I haven't felt this good in a long time.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there.
I have some questions.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Never mind. I forgot, Anne really doesn't have a lot to say. Alright, Nar Shadaa. When I first played this game, I went to Onderon. And the reason for Onderon is because I thought Mandalorians, so I went there. It was a total shit show. You'll find out when I go there next time, but right now we're gonna go to Nar Shadaa. And I'm also kind of one of those players who likes to visit a world only once, do everything possible, and then leave. But a lot of the side quests in KOTOR 1 required you to visit planets multiple times. KOTOR 2, on the other hand, a lot of the missions you could just do right then and there, which is nice. I'm not complaining.
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nar Shadaa, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shadaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shadaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
Where's Nar Shadaa?
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shadaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
That bad? I didn't think anything could compel you to bathe.
You spend all day thinking up that joke? Maybe you and Beodur should start a circus.
I fail to understand the reference, though I doubt your explanation would prove worthwhile.
Damn, they roasting the shit out of each other. So there's a lot of ex-soldiers on Nar Shadaa.
Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
How hard would it be to find Jedi here?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shadaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
Awareness. Sounds like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shadaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
What's the refugee sector?
Well, not everyone who came to Nar Shadaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians. And the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
Alright, let's take the Ebon
I
Hawking
plotted a
for
course for the
landing.
refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
I love the cutscenes because it shows just how booming of a planet this is. Like, the traffic is in the fucking stratosphere. It's really bad.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shadaa. While he walks upon the smuggler's moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more.
My must be watched. We hunted him so long now, we must wait.
You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Goto's head's full of madness. The Zug family hunt the galaxy look for Jedi. Jedi finally comes here, and we can no longer hunt? No sense to it. If you wish to live, you should respect Goto's wishes. The handsome Jedi has run for years. He will not stay on this moon forever. Let the Zugs defy Goto, and after I've collected their bounty, I'll keep their heads as trophies. You best leave threats unspoken, Hanhar. If you carried far from the world of trees, maybe too far. I hear you not even collect life debt from little red-maned human female. She made fool of you twice. If you had crossed the Zugs, she'd be dead. Goto or not, I will carve a bloody swath through your entire family's eye, I swear it to you.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
I love that. It'd be unwise to commit violence here. Goto's order was very clear. We are not to harm the handsome Jedi while he walks on the Nar Shadaa. Unless we're attacked first, we are permitted to defend ourselves.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
This Jedi is different. Goto told us to leave the Jedi alone. It is true. They said nothing of the Jedi's companions.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Welcome to Nar Shadaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Are we gonna be okay on this landing pad?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Any problems with docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Is this a refugee sector?
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
Alright, let's move on.
Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. Whatever we do, I say we get the Hawk's ID signature changed while we're here. Might keep us from being a target when we enter a new system.
It is not your choice, Adon. It is his. What is it you wish to do?
If Zez Kyle is here, I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
Alright, let's see where this path takes us.
If you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad.
Force persuade. I think it'll be fine where it is.
It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong.
Jesus.
Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
The Hutts told me I could land here. Or the exchange, yeah, the exchange told me.
Yeah? Well, this is the first I've heard of it. Tell you what, Let me check it out. If you're cleared, then you're clear. No trouble.
Check it out. I'll be sure that the exchange will know that you delayed me from making my job.
Never mind. It's not worth the trouble. You call the shots. But this is gonna be trouble. I can feel it.
It's really funny because, like, dark side? The fuck was that dark side? Do I even have a gun? Oh, did I destroy my gun? No, I didn't. I've never taken Beodor with me, really, and the reason why is because, I just never really cared for him that much. But since I'm going good guy playthrough with max wisdom, I need 2 warriors. So hey, 2 warriors it is. You wander too far, human. We warn you what happened, but you're kind not listen. Break legs, maybe. Do not wander so far.
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
Know your place, human. Your place is there, not here. Another human? What you look at? Couple of cowards without a stomach for a real fight. 1 human, not amusing fight. More than 1 human, a little better. Spill more blood.
Everyone down! Time to even the odds. Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
Alright. I couldn't stand by and let them hurt you. Why were they hunting you?
Well, they work for the exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the exchange. The only language the exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shadaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it.
Where can I find Visquis?
You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
I was glad to help. You better head out before you run into any more
Whatever your
trouble.
reasons, thanks.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need?
Here's the funny thing, is that there is no good option here. I'm going to make a choice. It's going to be the good guy choice, but I'm going to tell you why this doesn't matter in the end. This is purely nihilistic. So here we go. Here, buddy, take 5 credits.
Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands.
Nothing is set. As long as there is hope, there is a chance for redemption every day.
And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another?
Yeah, such an interesting idea. You cannot know that.
The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target.
Yep. This is actually what's happening too. Someone is actually mugging this guy.
Seeing another
And killing
elevated
him.
often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain.
I'm sorry, not kill him, but
And
just
that
hurt
is
him.
my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist.
What's up, Fuddy? That is a lesson I'll never learn, for I do not believe it.
Very well, but mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
So yeah, what I was talking about was like, if you make the bad guy decision and tell the guy get away or else you're gonna kill him, he runs away. And Krea's like, why the fuck are you doing that? Being cruel to others for no reason doesn't do anything. And sure enough, the guy runs away. Instead of being mugged, he actually kills the guy. Like, kills him flat and takes his belongings. It's like, yeah, your cruelty is spreading because you're just being cruel for no reason. It's like, what the fuck? This is gonna suck, I'm gonna tell you that now. What's about to happen is gonna really, really fucking suck. Because of this cutscene playing, we're gonna get our asses kicked.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force.
This is Darth Nihilus. There's no subtitles, by the way. Whenever he speaks, there's no subtitles.
It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly. Yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life. My life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
See, it's so interesting because Darth Nihilus stands for nihilism, as in nothing. He is nothing. And it's so interesting. So yeah, we gotta walk back to our ship. And the reason why is because we're about to have a major fight, and I'd rather do it now rather than later. But, Darth Nihilus stands for just that. He is nothing. He craves life. And that's what he does. He literally absorbs life from a planet, killing billions of people and sucking their life so that way he can feed his ever hunger. And when he speaks, he doesn't have subtitles. He doesn't have any words that he speaks because he speaks through power, through hunger. And his voice kind of sounds like the rumbling of a stomach. Like, the more he talks, the more and more it sounds to me like someone's stomach being hungry. And that perfectly fits him. Nihilus. Nothing ever stops his hunger. It is so scary. Yeah, this is technically a boss fight. Everyone's been knocked the fuck out. Somehow. But yeah, this is about to suck. Everyone got ambushed and knocked out somehow. And then there she is. Who are you? That's all I ask. Who are you? Yep. Oh, maybe this will be easy. Yeah, maybe this would be easy. Oh my god, she's fucking our vision. She's stunning us. 48 damage. Oh my god. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my god, she just did that damage. Holy shit. That hurt. That really hurt. Yikes. So yeah, lightsabers are really good in this game. Like, an unupgraded lightsaber is infinitely better than a maximum upgraded melee blade. Not joking. It is way better for a lot of reasons. Who are you? And she turns on her lightsaber, and now we're gonna have to kick her ass again. Ooh, shit, 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 shit. Nope, she's resisting. Alright, there we go, she's stunning us. We're still stunned, but she's like getting choked in the air. There we go. We got this. Got her.
My lightsaber. You've destroyed it.
Sorry.
I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life for yours.
Alright, I will not kill you.
You must. The alternative is only another death. And I would rather die by your hands.
Look, you're wounded. Stand, let me get you to the med bay.
I have nothing to offer you. Your strength is superior. It is as I felt.
Yep, she is knocked out.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Miraluka. I didn't think any were left in this part of the galaxy.
What's a Miraluka?
I heard they had a colony on the Midrim, almost halfway between Onderon and Dantooine. Then, it wasn't there anymore. The whole planet was wiped out. Nothing left alive. No one knows why.
Is she going to be alright?
Well, some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her share of scars, though. I think she'll recover, yeah.
If her condition changes, let me know. I didn't want to hurt her. I mean, I shot her fucking shit ton of times, but whatever.
She is a threat to us.
I won't harm her if that's what you're asking.
I am not asking that she be harmed or interrogated, but she is of the Sith, and she has attacked us once. She should not be allowed to walk freely on the ship.
You have scavenged a part from Viza's lightsaber. So this is our new companion, Viza. She's a Jedi Sentinel, and she's just like Kreia, your only like standard Jedi. The rest of your crewmates you can train to be Jedis. Viza and Kreia, though, start as Jedi.
My life for yours.
Are you alright?
I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you.
That's not what I asked. I asked if you're alright.
I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek.
In the med bay, I noticed you have scars. Who hurt you?
The scars are many and the causes equally so. It is of no importance.
How'd you find me?
I felt you. Heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
God, her voice is so good. Jesus Christ. The thing is that she is a Sith. But she's a weird Sith because she's so dependent. Like, her master really beat the shit out of her to the point that now she's forever loyal, forever obedient. But if someone's stronger than her, she's forever obedient to them. And as far as Sith are concerned, they actually don't like her because she doesn't break her chains. She doesn't hold her own power. She simply follows whoever's got power, and she never craves it. She never craves to get stronger, which is the most disgusting thing a Sith can hear. That's right. Upon me saying this, a Sith probably took off his headset and just vomited into a trash can. Like, bleh, a Sith who doesn't crave power? What the fuck kind of sick shit is this? Yeah, this is Visa, and this is why a lot of Sith don't like her.
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout.
See what
My
I mean?
master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature.
Like, she has power, she just doesn't use it.
The
or
disturbance
crave
is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know. And that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
I need to know where your master is.
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
See? You're, like, ready?
If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
My life is unimportant. Your master threatens more than just me.
I cannot. I will not. I would die first, and gladly, to preserve you, untouched, unharmed. Now that I have found you, I cannot sacrifice what I have found.
Alright, well, he's behind what has befallen the Jedi. He must stop.
You will meet my master. It is inevitable. I have seen it. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you, until you are ready.
Why are you doing this for me?
There's a greatness in you. A greatness that does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so.
If your master has trouble detecting me, how are you able to do it?
There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force.
Alrighty, so never mind.
Forgive me,
now.
but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me?
Because I believe you can be saved.
You must not do this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
Yeah, see? I don't understand where your power over the dark side comes from. You're too even-tempered and submissive. You could say that. And it's true. This is what makes her so disgusting and revolting to Sith teachings. She's submissive. She just lets you take control of her. It's like, what the fuck? To help another is not weakness. It is strength to them both.
So you say. But it is not something I have observed or seen.
What do you mean?
I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories. Or the planet itself.
Yeah. We've spoken enough. I gotta go.
Very well. Perhaps we shall speak more of this at another time. But know this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
Yeah, Krea's got some shit to say. So yeah, she's a Miraluka, and a Miraluka are born blind, but they see through the Force. So all Miraluka have the potential to be Jedis. And usually Jedi do recruit Miralukas because of like how good they are with the Force.
You have befriended the Seer.
The Seer, you mean the Blind Sith?
Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, you may destroy yourself, and do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel, whatever urges consume you, do not let them control you. Such a union would breed difficulties.
That isn't part of the Jedi Code.
We shall see. I trust your exile has taught you restraint and discipline in the ways of the flesh. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her or her loyalty.
Ties to her master, perhaps, and I intend to follow the bond to its source and when the opportunity presents itself.
Then you are learning.
Her entire plan was destroyed. She has no home left.
Ah, without a home, another exile. Her people are not prone to violence, war, or hatred, yet their planet is obliterated, scoured from the face of the galaxy, and all that remains is a Sith.
Awareness. Well, if her people all see through the Force, then maybe someone wanted to blind them.
The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The two events are tied.
Awareness. Someone wants this sector of the galaxy blind to the Force so they can move freely, or strike without warning.
I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger, and there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the Seer carefully. She may reveal more.
Yeah, so we got a second part to our lightsaber. We just need one more part, and then we can build our lightsaber. This is like the fast way of doing it, but I'm not doing it quote-unquote the quickest way. I just do this as like my standard route because I like Nar Shadaa. Nar Shadaa is really cool. But Nar Shadaa with the restored content mod, which is what I have on, is really amazing. Like, really, really amazing. So, to the left is the Jek-Jek-Tar, which is the bar, and over here is the refugee sector, if I remember correctly. So, let's talk to merchants, because I believe they have some goodies for us that we can buy. I'm a junk dealer. Yeah, where are you trading? Scrap, junk. Alright, let's see what you're selling. Oh, a droid processor. That is exactly what we needed to get HK up and running. Dude, we just can't, like, escape our fucking, Ebon Hawk. Jesus. Oh, this is fucked.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have.
What you have, not enough. Pay all. Or we make up the percentage by taking a percentage of you.
But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
You have the rest of this one owes. Give all owed now. Yeah, this is really interesting. So, this guy is saying that we have all of his money, and these two exchange thugs are threatening us. I can use the Force to tell them, hey, give me all your money instead, and go jump down, like jump off of a cliff. And they'll do it. They'll literally like run off and jump off the fucking edge and die. Or I could do the Force and say, there's no need for this, go about your way. There's no need for this. Yep, get out of here. We'll go our own way. And this human is like totally disgusted.
Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen strong and tear you limb from limb.
I can handle them. Let them come.
It's your life. Me? I'm laying low for a while. Maybe they'll forget about me.
Cool.
Well, I guess the Jedi Code is still alive and well.
Anyone in need deserves our help if we're capable of it.
If you say so. There's a lot of people who need help in the galaxy. If we stop to help each one, the Sith are going to be on us faster than anything. Let's just accomplish our mission first, then worry about everyone else.
This is a woman. You have a seasoned spacer about you and perhaps a veteran of war. I'm Gita, purveyor of clothing, and for once it's yourself weapons and armor. Let's see what you have. Alright. Ooh, she has an Adegan crystal. An Adegan crystal, you put it in your lightsaber, it increases the damage by 2. But what it is that a lightsaber has like 6 components when you have one. You have the crystal, which just changes the color. Then you have 2 crystals, which are these. These are side crystals that can augment the blade. And then you have 3 components, like a lens, an emitter, a crystal cell, capacitor, or some bullshit. It's really nice. And of course she has like this amazing shit. Yeah, we'll buy that, and then we'll buy the nerve enhancement system. Strength pack. Oh, he doesn't have 16 strength. How much do you... 15. Oh my god.
I hear you.
And what about you? Yeah, we can go there at strength. That's fine. So yeah, let's go down here. This is how you get the lightsaber. There's a fast way of doing it by just killing this guy and then boom, I have a lightsaber right off the bat. But I don't do it that way as a good guy. As a good guy, you don't want to do it that way. Mighty Han Hardy, wear your shackles well. How did your meeting go with Goto? Lethal, I hope. Now, Goto is only a shadow in his voice. He fears to stand before others in the flesh. He's a strange man. I don't pay you to hunt him, but to kill him, Wookiee. Perhaps I chose unwisely. Perhaps another bounty hunter could serve me better. You will find no one who can hunt better than me. I have walked the shadowlands of Kashyyyk and returned with the pincers of Kinrath buried in my flesh, with the scars of battle. Yes, and that is why Zarko found you such easy prey. Yep. I care nothing for the accomplishments of primates on some backwater world, Hanhar. I only care for your accomplishments here on the smugglers. Jesus Christ. But if you cannot perform the task, then perhaps the human female will serve. Mira, is it? Even nauseatingly thin and shapely and free of wrinkles, she is said to be a dancer's grace, and to be a better hunter than you. She refuses to kill. I imagine with enough credits I could persuade her otherwise. Speak of her again and I'll tear your tongue from your throat. Yeah, cat hounds. These are my hounds, Hanhar, just as you are. I tell you again, find Goto, kill him, and do not return until you've done this. I'll return both, I swear to you. This is fucking amazing. Oh yeah, so you may remember last live stream I said that you can get Malik's armor in this game. Darth Malik's armor, which is the best armor in the fucking game. The only way you can get it is by being max level of 50, that requires you to glitch the game. But once you can, this is the only guy who can give it to you. Like, literally, he is the only guy. I was looking at my chat for a second and I'm like running into a wall. Whoops. Can you go invisible?
What's going on?
Which one of you guys can go invisible? Let me see your skills. 9, you can do it.
Wait here.
There. In the game you can eavesdrop on people, but you have to be invisible to do it. There's gotta be a way into Voga's chambers. Voga will decorate his chambers with our skin if he catches us. Not gonna happen, even if you get admitted to see him, which is not possible. Cat hounds to be put to sleep and so can Voga. The cat hounds, they get knocked out by Juma Juice. The Juma Juice will knock them out for a second. Dancing always tired him out. How can anyone get tired of watching dancing? This is Voga. Just the effort of following it into his eyes is more exertion than he's used to. Yep. So what it is that you can break into Voga's chambers and rob him, but you have to knock out his cat hounds, and then you have to knock out him. And the only way to knock him out is to have a dancer go dance, and then he'll go to sleep. And then you can knock out his cat hounds, and then you can just break into his vault. That's right, there's a heist mission. That's not who I need to talk to. Ooh, nice. Where's the guy with the lightsaber part? This is him. So you can kill this guy right now and just get a lightsaber. But I'm going good guy playthrough, so I need to help
I don't
him.
know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into.
Sorry, I didn't know anyone was in here.
No harm done. For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else.
What do you mean?
My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shadaa. A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came here to see if I could track her down. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my credits burn away to nothing.
Why can't you get in the refugee sector?
The exchange has got the place barricaded with thugs. They're putting the squeeze on the whole sector, trying to crush the spirit out of the remaining refugees. Now I'm almost cleaned out. I burned the last of my fuel and my freight just getting here. The exchange promised me a job shuttling freight via cargo cruiser, and I'm close to taking them up on it.
I may be able to get into the refugee sector for you.
Yeah? And what's it gonna cost me?
Nothing. Just like to help.
Well, I'm not gonna turn away an offer of help. All right, stranger. If you can find her, then you'll have my thanks.
Let me go see if I can find a refugee sector. So, yeah. The fast way, as I said, would be just to kill this guy. You kill him, you get a lightsaber part. Easy. But if you help him find his wife, he'll give you a lightsaber part. And then boom, we can make our lightsaber. Because I have a silver crystal, so I'll have a white lightsaber. It'll be like silver. It's really cool looking. But I gotta find his wife, and I don't think I've ever done that really, because I think his wife has an issue or some shit that you need to help her out with. Usually, as I said, I just kill his ass, but because I'm playing a good guy, I kind of want to help him. But I definitely need that lightsaber, like, now.
Thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you.
I don't know, I suddenly feel strange.
It is Nar Shadaa, the true Nar Shadaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare.
The sound, the vibration is strange, tense.
I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life.
But the anger and desperation, is there some way to heal it? Side tangent. One of the options here, you can't read it probably, but it's option number 3. Is it possible for me to manipulate it to control these people? Cray will tell you that there is a way to do it, but it would take intense skill and devotion. And this is exactly how you explain Senator Palpatine, who later turned into Emperor Palpatine, is that he could feel the Force to this level and could manipulate all this anger and greed that he felt around him and turn it into something that he could tangibly control.
One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination.
Yep. Then control over a large scale is possible.
Not in the sense you understand it. The ability to fool the minds of others, to dominate them on a massive scale that you speak of, is not achieved best through raw power. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last. Feel life as it is, with the crude matter stripped away.
And I just got my force power increased. Now I'm at 205 force power. Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you? I tell you, that ship's mine.
What makes you think the ship's yours?
It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
Yeah, you're not taking the ship.
We'll see about that. Watch yourself. Nar Shadaa can be a rough place.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
That's so fucked up. Adam's just like, yeah, let me just shoot him. Fuck it. What do you do here? You know loud. You know refugee. Unless you have credits or something to give us, yeah? And who do you two think you are? The Overseer pay is bigger than Greece. We want the toll. Anyone coming in or out of the sector pays Overseer Sasquatch's toll, except refugees they stay in. Why can't Lutra pay the toll? Lutra? Who's Lutra? Lutra, dark skin, beard, you remember. Oh, Lutra, yeah. Overseers say we see him, we keep him out, or take toll from corpse. Why would you want to kill him? We don't ask questions, we do what we're told. Where can I find your boss? Overseer's on the west side of camp, now leave us alone. See? They didn't even, like, get money out of me. They're just idiots. Yeah, you can't open this. So yeah, this is the refugee sector. And the refugee camp is kind of owned by two sides. So we got one side which is a paramilitary dudes, and another side which is the exchange. It's not exactly a pleasant combo.
Keep back, I am ill. Contagious, the others say.
Treat injury. Let me help. I know how to treat injuries.
But I might infect you.
I'll accept the risk.
I won't turn away your help. Thank you. I'm feeling a little better. Thank you.
You're welcome. He hands me something.
That was a kind act. It is good to see that one can still show compassion, even after the war.
If I can give assistance, I will.
And that is why I follow you, General. Lead on.
It's kind of weird with Beodor. This is kind of like a side tangent. But Beodor will like... He's like the very last companion you can convince to be a Jedi, even though he's like one of the very first companions you can get. He's just weird like that. Like you have to do like this really endgame fucking quest in order to get his ass. It's really annoying. You're right, it is him. He's different. Let us watch and see what he does. Do you think he'll recognize us? He never saw us before. He won't recognize us now. We may approach safely without detection. Here's how you turn Atten into a Jedi. Here's something to sell you, something you might like to know, but it's for your ears alone, not for an audience. It'll cost you 25 credits. Alright, let's hear it. The one, your human companion, the male one, we've seen him before. Who, Atten? That was the name we knew him by. That one came to the Smuggler's Moon years during the Jedi Civil War. Claimed he'd been displaced by the war. Don't trust him. He's not a soldier. He's a killer, tried and true. I can give you nothing more than that warning. The rest is up to you. So yeah, turns out Atten's actually a murderer, and we're gonna find out why.
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
I feel as if I'm more in touch with the Force than I've ever been.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too. Alright?
Alright. I met someone on Nar Shadaa who says he knows you.
Yeah? That's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
He says you're not Atten at all, and that you showed up on Nar Shadaa during the Jedi Civil War.
I'm as Atten will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shadaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
Calm down, I just want to know. No harm meant.
Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it, especially for an ex-Jedi. Or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it?
If you've got a problem, we should settle it right now.
You know what? I helped you get off Peragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Were you trying to protect me?
I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time.
I want to know where you were before you arrived on Nar Shadaa.
You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once. I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5. What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
I did a lot I wasn't proud of, and I am sorry for the lives that were lost on both sides.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
It wasn't like that.
Wasn't it? Maybe you thought they'd forgive you. Sure, you might have thought they'd execute you. But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp. Another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you. All those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
There must be some reason you believe as you do. Why? See, Atton is just ripping into you. He's like, every Jedi who died fucking crucially and just had their air sucked out of their lungs as they died
Because
slowly,
Jedi
deserved
lie,
it.
and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore.
The Jedi are guardians of the peace. They are not as you describe it.
The Jedi, the Sith, you don't get it, do you? To the galaxy, they're the same thing. Just men and women with too much power, squabbling over religion while the rest of us burn. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
You're wrong, Gatton. That's not the way of the Jedi.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
I'd like to know about your past, especially if we're traveling together.
Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it.
Why not?
It's because I'm a deserter. It's what I do.
Yep. Which war are you talking about?
Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi.
I didn't know you served the Republic.
I did, up until the Republic officers began to betray their oaths to the Republic and side with Revan, Admiral Kareth, Mon Halan, General Darad, and all the rest. Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
Oh, man. There's so many good options here. You can say, like, I agree the Republic didn't deserve your loyalty. Not any longer. You could say the Republic was weak, you were right to turn from them and the Jedi. But I'm going to say you took an oath. What you did was betrayal.
No, it wasn't. We needed the Jedi during the Mandalorian Wars, more than anything. The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Starib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war. And we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses.
There's no reason to start another war against the Republic and end more lives.
We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
So you followed Revan like I had.
After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks. We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us, not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die. So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back.
The idea of you fighting a Jedi is ridiculous.
Yeah, it sure is. And that's why I was so good at it. And that's why I wasn't fighting Jedi. I was killing them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it. What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it. That was the best.
See, it's such an interesting character, is that he is a deserter. And he's a murderer. He killed people. Like, he even says it. He's like, I didn't slay Jedi. I killed them. I murdered them. And he talks about how, in great detail, how he would get into Jedi's mind and how he would slaughter them. Because, mind you, he didn't really serve the front lines. He actually just sat there with captured Jedi, already captured, and he would just torture them and kill them. So, how could you have killed a Jedi?
I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. Most Jedi awareness doesn't cruise beyond the surface feelings to see what's deeper.
Yep.
And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there.
So you force emotions to block someone from reading your mind?
Yeah, I had a talent for it. More like instinct. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars, so you don't know much about what went on behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered.
So it all came down to the Jedi and the Force.
Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this.
Capture Jedi, why not kill them?
Yeah, Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join him.
But you're here now. Why?
One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shadaa, became someone else.
Why are you telling me all this? You're telling a Jedi you killed a Jedi.
Because you've killed Jedi too. Different circumstances, but you have a bigger body count than I ever did. And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand.
But why'd you leave the Sith is the important question. See, I love that. Can you imagine that? This guy here, the cool, charismatic smuggler guy who's all like, hey, ladies, let's play some poker. This guy is the same guy who walked into a dark lit room while you're chained down to a table, and he whipped out drugs, he whipped out knives, and he just started slowly carving into you, injecting you, and torturing you over time, going, yeah, that's right, no one's gonna come and save you. This is the same guy. It's like, what? That's why I like KOTOR 2, is that people are more complicated than what you think. The way you and I meet each other, you may look at me and go, wow, Freezer 700, you seem like a pretty cool dude. But then someone else meets me in a different setting or a different situation, and I may be like this, a total fucking murderer, a torturer, a terrible person. And then you look at me again and you go, wait, but I thought you were this cool guy, blah, blah, blah. That's the thing, I'm still the same guy. And KOTOR 2 brings it up in such a good way by showing Atten, this silly, stupid guy who turns out to be a really hardcore, fucking terrible person. So yeah, why did you leave the Sith?
Well, there was a woman, a Jedi. She gave her life for mine.
Were you assigned to kill her?
It wasn't a mission. She sought me out. She said she had come to save me. She was lying, of course. Or I think she was. It doesn't matter. She told enough truth to get my attention.
Truth about what?
She said that Revan was doing something terrible to Jedi within the unknown regions. That when we captured Jedi, they were sent to a place designed to break them. And that anyone in his service who showed any ability with the Force was sent there too, to turn them, to break them into dark Jedi, or assassins trained to kill Jedi. She said that's what would happen to me, that I had the Force inside me. That's why I was so good at killing Jedi. And that when the Sith learned of it, there would be no escape, no turning back. I would become an instrument of the dark side, forever. I had heard talk in the ranks, troops vanishing. I knew what she meant, but I didn't believe her, or want to believe her.
See. So what did you do?
I did what I did with all Jedi. I hurt her. I hurt her a lot. And then, right when I thought she couldn't take any more, she showed me the Force. In my head. And I felt everything she felt. And I heard just an echo of what the Force was. And how what I was doing, I think I loved her. But it wasn't that kind of love. It was the kind of love where you're willing to give up everything for someone you don't even know.
That's what it means to be a Jedi.
I killed her for crawling in my head, for showing me that. But before she opened her mind to mine, my only thought was that I would love to kill her. And at the end, I killed her because I loved her.
Yeah, see? You can say you were right to kill her, or you could say, that's a lot to bear and that's a lot for me to forgive.
In the end, she sacrificed herself to keep my secret, to prevent the Sith from knowing about that touch of the Force inside me. She wasted her life to save me. Me. And I felt her die when she opened her mind. I've killed Jedi, like I said, but I was never there to feel it, to be on the receiving end. And after that, I couldn't stop feeling things. Before, guilt, lust, impatience. It had been orchestrated to get close. Now it all just kept tumbling out, and I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. So I left. I fled with the displaced war veterans to Nar Shadaa, and I lost myself there, until the war came to an end. I wanted no more of Jedi, or Dark Jedi, or the Force. I just wanted to be left alone. And then, I met you on Paragus. And I thought maybe she had saved me so that I could help you. And if I can't, then I have to try.
Then I welcome your help. See, you can say, I welcome your help. You can say, I can't forgive you for what you've done, Atten. Or you could say, she lied to you, Atten. This is what Jedi do. And you can turn him into a Dark Jedi.
I didn't want to tell you any of this, but I had to. Because if something happens, I can't let you think I was doing it for something other than the past.
I welcome your help and your honesty.
Once, a Jedi showed me the Force. I heard it. I felt it. At the time, there was too much pain to confront it. Because if I did, it meant I would be changed into something else. Now, I'm not afraid of it anymore. And I think that by learning how to use it, I can help protect you. Or at least buy you some time when disaster comes screaming in. I want to learn how to use the Force. I want to learn how to use the Force to help you.
Then I will train you, Atten. Or I cannot train you, but we're going to say we're going to train him.
What must I do? Is there some ritual, or...
Just close your eyes and open your mind. And think of really deep, sexy thoughts. You must learn to feel it around you. Feel its currents and eddies. Listen to the echo of your thoughts, your heart separated from war, separated from hate. Think of what you felt when you felt the need to help me, to protect me. And at last, Atten, awaken. Atten is taking his first steps down the path of a Jedi Sentinel. He will grow in ability as he travels. Yeah, let's upgrade. Do we want more? Yeah, let's go Constitution, because we need him to be stronger. Damn. He's got weapon proficiency with a lightsaber, Jedi defense, that's really fucking nice. Let's see. Yeah, Force immunity. He's immune to fear. This is a Jedi Sentinel trait, so if you're a Jedi Sentinel, you'll be immune to paralysis, stun, and fear, which is really nasty. That's like really, really fucking good. But let's see. Good. Master Critical Strike, good. And Jedi Force powers. Fuck, what's a good one to take? Probably heal and speed. Yeah, so Atten has 12 force power. 12. He doesn't even have enough to cast a spell. That's how bad he starts out. Great time, right?
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks?
No, I don't. Why?
Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War.
Why aren't you still flying?
You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship.
If I hear anyone looking for a pilot, I'll refer them to you.
I'd greatly appreciate that.
Where's the woman Adis or Avis? She might be in one of the containers, honestly. I can't remember where the fuck she is. Okay, yeah, we don't go in this one. This one just leads to a sector. Oh yeah, sometimes refugees open up the doors, which can be annoying sometimes. Nope, no one. No one. Damn. We're trying to find this Adis lady.
If you want to find out what's going on, talk to Hussein.
Husef, okay. Yeah, there's just humans everywhere. Ooh, hello. Ada, there she is.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War.
Lutra lives. He's actually came to Nar Shadaa looking for you.
What? Lutra's here? Please, you must help me get to him.
Why can't you get to him?
The exchange is circling the sector like Shyrex. If one of us should slip free, they will hunt us down and punish us.
How can I deal with the exchange?
Deal with the exchange? You might as well wrestle with a planet. This branch of the exchange is run by Sequesh, a Quarren with ties to Viscus himself.
I've dealt with planet-sized problems before. I'll handle it.
Please, don't cause any trouble on my behalf. If you harm any of the exchange here, they'll take it out on us 100-fold.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp.
So, why is that?
You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign and don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately.
How do the Serico and the exchange get along?
Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other.
Does Serico bother you?
Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move.
You can persuade him to just give in to the exchange. What does the exchange do to the refugees?
Occasionally, their thugs kidnap people and sell them into slavery with the Hutts. They've also hemmed us in. We used to live all throughout this area, but they've crammed us all in here now.
Is there anything I can help you with?
If you could convince either the exchange or the Serico to give us more space, that would really help a lot.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Alright, the best bet really is to just kill the exchange.
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about?
Spacer, no, I'm Alcos.
Oh, we were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shadaa. He's late. I don't know where he is.
You might have been killed on the way here. This is a rough place.
I hope not.
I might be able to track him down.
Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name.
How much did Planor charge you for this information?
50 credit.
I suspect Planor scammed you.
I was afraid of that.
I'll try to find someone for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's a quest I'm probably never going to complete. The reason why is because Otis and her, their quests kind of compete with each other. Like, they're not compatible. If you do one, you can't really help the other. It's really annoying. Like, really annoying. So this is the exchange. But you're going to see that a lot in KOTOR 2, is that if you help one person, you can't really help the other. So yeah, we're kind of surrounded by thugs. The best bet really is just to kill all these people, but we can try talking to them a bit and see what's going on. And I thought I picked up a new smell in the sector. Then maybe you should start bathing. Is it humor? Such human indulgence, and look where your filthy people are now. I'd like to talk to you about Lutra. Lutra? Don't mention that name again, there's nothing to discuss about that one. Alright, do you want me to eliminate the Serico for you? No, I have an amicable relationship with the dregs of humanity. I doubt they'd agree to that statement. It's only logical they desire territory which you have. You're the one running this place? Stop pressuring the refugees or I'll be forced to kill you. Nah. Let me try to find the Serico. Because the Serico, you can actually convince them to attack the exchange. If they attack the exchange, they wipe them out. It's great. You could just eliminate both sides. And also, I think there's a child here. Yeah, there's a child. Good. We stopped child slavery. And this guy's about to, like, cleave my fucking head.
Let's get this over with. Time to take you down to size.
Who are you? One of Saquesh's calf hounds?
What are you doing here?
My mom owes Sasquatch some credits, so he took me to sell me to the huts. They always need spice handlers for their camps. A lot of people die down there.
You don't sound very concerned about it.
Anything is better than this slum.
Well, I'm here to rescue you.
Really? Oh, why didn't you say so? Oh, sorry about those things I said to you. You do look a little like a calf hound, though.
Wait here while I deal with, No, get out of here while I deal with Sasquatch.
I'll go find Mom. Kick him once in the tentacles for me.
Damn, that voice is awful. Jesus. Alright, so never mind. I guess we don't need to deal with the exchange. Because I remember I forgot entirely about the child. I like to talk about Adana. Why do you hold Adana? I'd like to settle the debt for Adana's freedom. My interest is none of yours. You'll let Adana go. Oh my god, we're like nearly maxed out.
Let's not make this a habit. I don't want your good nature rubbing off on me.
Yeah, stop pressuring the refugees. Oh. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Oh, we learned Makashi. That's great. I don't want to take Force Lightning. I told myself I wouldn't take it.
Time to even the odds. More where that came from. Time to take you down to...
Oh my god, you gotta be shitting me. Don't tell me this is the end of my character.
Let's go.
Oh my god, it is. Yep. Shit. Oh no, not after all that. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Take a lesson from this, guys. Save. I forgot that this game doesn't save, like, at all. So I'm gonna just kind of ramp through this shit. And yes. Cool. Besides that, this is like really annoying that there's no autosave anywhere. There's no checkpoints. It's really bad. Cool. That is so fucking annoying though. I keep forgetting that. God damn, that's so fucking annoying. You think because I play older games I'd be used to it by now, but I'm not. I love checkpoints so fucking much. Checkpoints are so good.
Keep. Thank you so much for curing.
That was a kind... and
Yeah, like when I play Morrowind sometimes I get really pissed when I die and I forget I didn't save at all. So now I'm like fucked.
Yep.
Like that really pisses me off. Alright, so now we're gonna talk to Atten again.
I don't know what it is. Sound?
No, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, cool. Forfeit game. Thank you.
Something up? Yeah. What? Yeah, I'm... How did... What? But... But it... You... And I never...
Thankfully you can skip a lot of this shit, which is so...
What?
I'll train you, Atten.
Just
Thank you, dear God.
Say the word.
Yeah?
Greetings.
Alright, so let's talk to her again.
If you want to find out...
Another ref... What?
Alright, we actually don't need to talk to Yusef to do this, which is kind of the weird thing, is that you actually don't need to talk to any of these refugees. When I play Nar Shadaa by myself, sometimes I'll literally just rush right in, kill the exchange, and kill the Serico, and then I'm fine. And then the refugees are like totally fine. I'm not joking, like you can do that. Or you can, if you're an evil character, you can tell the exchange and the Serico to hurt the refugees even more.
Time to even the odds.
Oh, okay, he doesn't even care that we just killed his friend.
Take him down. More where that came from.
has stasis. The issue with Gamorreans is that they're like really, really tanky. And they hit really, really hard. They're like the epitome of like really high constitution but really low intelligence. And low wisdom. So they fucking hurt.
You asked for it.
More where that came from.
Who are you?
I'm here to rescue you. Yep.
I'll go.
So yeah, this is a long way of getting the lightsaber. Mind you, I could have just killed Lutra and now I'd have a lightsaber and I'd have HK-47 and just kick ass. But I'd rather do this. We'll do battle meditation, because then this increases all of my attributes and shit. Because what battle meditation does is it increases everything. Like, and I mean everything. It increases your attack chance, it increases your allies' attack chance, it decreases enemy attack chance. It's really disgusting. You don't want to run this place? Oh, my bad. I think I have to talk to Yusef just so that way I can like trigger him to attack me. Because he keeps pressuring the refugees. Again, you don't have to attack the exchange, you could just attack the Serico and you'd be fine. Or you could just make the refugees have a living fucking hell of a life. And then boom, Nar Shadda's complete. It's like really that simple. But let me try joining the Serico and see if I can convince them that the exchange is weak. Now mind you, Serico are very militant. They're very warmongering. And like, they're not a joke, they're really dangerous. I'm curious if I can convince them if my persuasion's high enough.
This is Serico territory. That's a laugh. Look, blow up. All right, you can go see him.
Is there any way to do that without crawling inside their head?
There.
Hurry up and take care.
We use our force to tell him, let me go see your leader.
I heard you've been looking for me.
I want to talk to you about the exchange.
Yeah? What about the exchange?
I have a plan to drive them out of
We
this.
can hold our own against them. Do you now? Suppose I were interested. What's this plan of yours?
Attack the exchange now.
We'll go and make our move.
I use the force
Men,
to convince him.
Let's take them out.
Yep. Oh my god. I already cleared that area, so... You convinced Serico to attack the exchange. The Serico have been wiped out and the exchange's grip on this area has been weakened. Oh my god. The Serico were wiped out. Are you shitting me? I literally weakened the fucking dudes. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I just convinced the Sarakans to kill themselves. Oh my god. I've never seen that before. That's that's so fucked up. Somehow I didn't get bad guy points for that. I'm actually really surprised, because usually this game gives you like dark side points for just about everything. As I said, usually I just kill both sides. I usually don't give a shit. I'll just kill both sides. That's funny as fuck. I persuaded him to just charge in and attack, and now he's like dead. The only downside is I don't think we get their loot, which is kind of a bad thing. Nothing in here. Usually nothing's in here, so let's just go to this area. Oh my god. Poor Sarakans. Nope, that's empty. Oh, I guess this was empty too.
Welcome, traveler. You wiped out all of the Serico on your own? Impressive. You've made things easier for us around here.
Is there anything I can do to help
If
with?
you could convince the exchange to take some of the pressure...
I'll see what I can do. Where's the woman with the daughter? There she is.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
Hey, thanks for saving me.
What do you want? Beodor, how'd you get here?
I was on Telos for a time. Cave in. I thought you had died at Serico.
So did I. I was one of the lucky ones to get the last KOTOR patch. The others were not so fortunate. Who's this?
It is a friend I have met along the way.
Friends are few these days. That's one of the bearing of a Jedi. Did you serve in the war? Yes, I did, but I don't want to talk about it. It's too bad. Well, take care. See, I like that. That Beodor served in the Mandalorian War, so he would recognize some of these refugees.
Hey, General. Are you alright?
What are you talking about?
You look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators.
You're one to talk. Oh, I was inspired by your arm.
Whoa. Claws out today, aren't they?
Now whose claws are out?
Seriously, you don't look that way from spending extra time in the fresher. I've seen other Jedi, not many but a few, who look like that. And I feel a little strange around you. A little more in control. Calm. Like I usually only get when I'm repairing something.
When one is touched with the Force, it can manifest itself visibly.
Was there something you...
Nope. Are these the lightsaber parts I need?
Let me see what... No. Something...
Alright, never mind then. So something that's really funny about this is that as you do this, refugees will actually start walking around on the map randomly, and you may think, oh, that's just a game design. No, that's actually to simulate that the pressure on the refugees is being loosened. Now they're no longer being regulated. They're not being told where they can and can't go. They can just go wherever the fuck they want. What sucks about convincing a Serico to kill themselves is that nothing on the map has changed except for one Gamorrean dying. Hey, Sakwesh, my boy. And also you can't loot their bodies, which kind of sucks. Look at this. Creatures return. Stop pressuring the refugees or I'm forced to kill you. Oh shit, run. Oh my god, no. Got his ass. Good. Oh shit, he got out. Damn.
More where that came from.
What the fuck? Heal, heal, heal. There we go.
Let me handle this. Yeah?
Alright, you, Beodor, you need Constitution badly. Damn, that was a tough one. Alright, there, we dealt with the exchange. We can talk to Lutra. He'll be happy. And then when everyone's happy, we can get our goddamn lightsaber. But that kind of like finishes the Nar Shadaa mission, which is kind of shit.
Let's settle this.
God damn, that is so amazing. Oh, Madukai Adept robes. Nice. So yeah, with the Aten, let me whip him out. 2 dexterity, 2 strength, 2 constitution. Oh my god. The funny thing is that Aten's jacket, which is here, Aten's rib jacket, is like literally the best thing he could wear. It gives him 4 defense, it gives him saves to everything so he can deflect a lot of shit. This is the Matukai robes. They're green. There's the Xeon Shay, there's a lot of shit in this game. It's actually really cool how much shit is in this game. Boom. Whenever you do crit strike, you can actually stun your opponent. Oh, force speed is activated, but it's not fucking with our vision. There we go, got his ass in the air.
Let's settle this.
There we go.
More where that came from.
And kills his ass. Damn. See, like now the refugees are
You
starting
saved us all from that horrible plague.
The refugees are gonna start like migrating around the fucking place. It's gonna be really interesting.
Thanks for taking care of Sakwesh. I fear what the exchange might do next, though.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
You've already helped us greatly. Life should start improving for us.
Alright,
Back
Ida.
again?
Lutra lives, he's on Nar Shadaa.
The exchange is circling the sector like Shyrex. If one... Deal with the exchange? You might as well wrestle with a planet. Please. Back again?
See, like, is she bugged or something? Because we already, we just killed all the exchange and now she's like, oh, I can't leave. Maybe it's because I gotta talk to Lutra. Maybe that's the issue. And it says I can lie to her and get rid of the exchange guards, but I already got rid of them. So... oh my god, that's all I had to do is I just had to walk all the way over? Oh my god, that's so fucking silly. Yeah, a lot of KOTOR dialogue, I'm not gonna lie, can make you feel a little homoerotic. A little homo. Just a little. Like Atten is like, I just feel like I need to tell you everything. It's like, I'd rather you didn't, buddy.
Back again? What?
The path is clear, exchange has been dealt with.
How did you do this? I barely know you, and you've brought me word of my husband, and then a free path to him. It's almost too good to be true.
I've been away from the Republic for a long time, and now that I'm back, I'm starting to put things right.
You've given me my husband back, stranger. My husband, my life. Thank you.
You better go, he's waiting for you. That's the first time I've done that. It's an easy mission, but it's better if you just kill Lutra, because it saves you a lot of time. And by killing him, you know, you get the lightsaber much faster. Much faster. But yeah, we do have new lightsaber modes. I don't know if you guys noticed this at the bottom left of the screen. I have Force Channel, which is this big purple ball, but I can change it to Makashi. Makashi's good against Jedi, but it's bad at deflecting blasters. For those of you who don't know, Makashi lightsaber form is actually Count Dooku's lightsaber form. So it's very elegant, very little dramatic movements. You're usually standing still and you're just deflecting and fencing and striking at a Jedi from their weak points. But it's bad against bad against blasters. The reason being is that you're supposed to be striking at armed opponents who have swords, not guns. So when you're using this form against gun wielders, it's bad. And then the Shicho is just versatile. It's good against everything. It's not bad at any way, it's not good in any way, it's versatile. A lot of times what new beginners do is they just set it to Shicho mode and then that's it.
Let's see, 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround, no, that won't work. Come act! You here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for... Well, not now. Anyway.
Another one's laid claim to the landing pad of the Red Eclipse.
Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but,
We travel a long way through the blackness of Nar Shadaa for bodies. The spice plants need to be fed these bodies or their production runs dry. Yet we come here, find our territory usurped, another ship lying where the Red Eclipse should lie. You'll explain this with the screams of your life.
I had no choice. These thugs showed up, and, they said that you could go spice yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse, and...
Enough. We will wait for these trespassers, and we shall see the color of their blood. This is a really interesting scene.
Kreia? Is something wrong?
Not as of yet.
Someone's trying to board...
She knocks her ass out.
Yes. What happens next is not our fight, and your first reaction will not serve us here. Let us see what the exile will do.
This is all restored content mod, by the way. This is really cool. Find the owner of the ship. These others, lock them in the hold. After that, we will wait. There's that guy again who tried to rob us of our ship.
My ticket off this hole. Looks like it's been through hell. It's good to be back on the old girl. Hey, what are you doing on my ship?
Are you the owner of the ship?
Damn right I am. What are you...
Boom, knocked out. Tell the captain we have it. So yeah. Let me quickly get my lightsaber part before I engage with this kind of bullshit. Actually, I think this guy's a merchant. Is he not, Undar? You a merchant too? Let's see what you have. Oh, okay. So Undar here doesn't like it because we bought from this merchant because he says she's stealing his business. And he wants you to either kill her or get rid of her. Problem is that she actually has like really good gear. Like really good. Like the gear she has now is kind of bad, but we can upgrade that. I'm not joking, like literally upgrade it, because what it is that you talk to her. Yeah, what do you mean by veteran of the warrior? To come, struggle some battles are the way of the universe. By your stance, I can tell you've been in many battles. You're pretty articulate. Spent a lot of time with humans. Oh, whoops, my bad. It's because I didn't tell Undar I'll take care of her. If I tell Undar that I'll take care of her, it'll open up a dialogue where she wants me to go to different planets and establish trade routes. And if I establish trade routes and come back to her, she'll become better and better with her supplies. Like, it'll get better and better over time. She literally has, like, the best business in the game. So, Undar, on the other hand, you can't do that with. He has good stuff now, but it's not going to get better over time. It's going to be stagnant. It's going to be the same. And while that may not be a big deal, because after all you don't do a lot of buying and selling in this game, it kind of is a big deal later down the road. Oh, hey, these guys are here.
Aida, I didn't think I'd ever find you. I can't believe you're here before me.
The destruction of Telos? I can't even tell you what happened after, being shuttled from system to system barely one planet ahead of the Sith fleet.
Shh, we can talk about it later. You have my thanks, stranger. I can only hope you have as much luck at what you're looking for.
I was actually looking for a reward.
Of course, of course. Here you go. It's all I had left, but it's nothing compared to finding Ada again. It's strange you came by when you did. I was right at the edge of deciding whether to give up, turning it over in my mind, and suddenly you walked through the door and gave me the answer I needed to hear.
Holding on to hope is what gave you strength.
I'll remember that. Thanks again, stranger.
There we go, we got our lightsaber lens. So now we
Let's
gotta...
not make this a habit. I don't want your good nature rubbing off on me.
So now with this lightsaber lens, we can go back to the Ebon Hawk and talk to Beodor, and he'll assemble a lightsaber with us. Very fucking nice. Because now I can stop using this goddamn blaster. The blaster's not bad, it's just that lightsabers are way better. Way better. Now here's the issue, we gotta fight to get to our ship. Like, it's literally gonna be a battle. There is the one, as told to us. You've attempted to claim territory from the Red Eclipse. For that, your lives are now ours.
Let's get this over with.
46 damage? Holy shit.
Time to take you down to size.
Look at all these Trandoshans, holy shit.
Time to take you down to size.
This won't take long. Let's get this over with.
Senegar warsuit, nice. Yeah, just throw one good grenade in there, fuck them all up.
This won't take long. Let me handle
Say
this.
the word. God damn. How hard are you hitting them, Atten? I gotta see this. Oh my god, 15, 20? Jesus. Alright. Y'all think that was bad? Wait for this shit. This shit's gonna be really bad. Because this is a fuckfest. Yep, immediately it starts off on a fight. I don't know what Atten's doing.
I hear you.
40 and 38. Holy shit. Alright, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Thank you.
More where that came from. More where that came from. Just say that.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, there we go. We just killed everybody there. They're shooting at me still. Alright. Yeah, look, the ship is just crawling with fuckers.
More where that came from. Time to take you down to size. Everyone down!
You asked for it. Let me handle this.
Alright, Beodor's knocked out. Jesus fucking shit.
More where that came from.
Look at all these fuckers. Jesus. There, I just debuffed all of them. Oh my god, I'm force depleted. Holy shit. There we go. Get your ass on the ground.
Everyone down!
Oh my god.
Just say the word.
There we go. Atten can finally cast powers. He has 52 force now. Damn. Oh, we learned Sorosu. What it is that Sorosu is what Obi-Wan uses, essentially. So you know how Obi-Wan deflects a lot of blaster shots and he doesn't really attack anybody? That's Sorosu. That's what we just learned. It's bad against Jedi, it's bad against anyone with a melee weapon. It's really good though against a bunch of guns. If someone has a shit ton of weapons, just use Sorosu. You trespass on the territory of the Red Eclipse. We shall not surrender without blood. You've already got the captain. If you cross us, you'll end up dead. I do not ask for your blood. So be it. Prepare yourself.
Let's get this over with.
Look, there's been a misunderstanding. The ship, it's all yours. Consider it a gift, all right? Didn't know you were messing with Red Eclipse slavers. Guess those stories about the Hawk being a cursed vessel are true.
Accept your gift. Be careful in the future.
Great, I'll, just find my way out, all right?
There we go.
That is how flesh and blood fights. Let me show you how one fights when one's life is the Force.
I won't let you harm him. I have heard of your kind. You worship strength, when all it does is rot you from within.
You echo another's words, and as an echo it lacks strength. Who is it who has taught you of the Sith?
I will not reveal my mistress, and I will not allow you to harm the one I travel with.
I cannot harm him. His wound lies deeper than any blade could reach. That is why I follow him, and protect him.
Protect him? I do not believe you.
You do not believe that I would follow him to death? Certainly you have read as much in my movements as I have in yours. There's no shame in your feelings, sister of the Echani.
Be silent! You know nothing of what you speak.
You are alone, and wounded in your own way. I can feel its pulse, like a heartbeat from the past. But if you will not believe that I mean him no harm, then believe this. I wish to learn from him. I wish to learn how it is he still walks, when his spirit is nothing more than a shell. When you feel as though the Force, as if life itself has abandoned you. I had a question for you, Sister of the Echani. The exile. What does he look like?
Like a man, but it is more than that. And I do not have the words. He shows kindness, both small and great, to strangers. He does this without hesitation. He has accepted me, even though he and my mistress are not allies. All I know is he makes me doubt the words of my mistress, one whom I have pledged to serve.
Such feelings are not unknown to me.
And I fear such doubts. Could it be my mistress was wrong about him? That perhaps he did not seek to betray the Order? That perhaps my mistress felt as I did, and when he left the Order, she found that she doubted as well? There is a feeling that emanates from him, like a sound from far away, that has traveled a vast distance to reach here.
Like an echo. Your words are well chosen, Sister of the Echani. I will not harm him. But it is not me you should fear. There are darker things in the galaxy than a blind one such as I.
Something troubles you, servant of Atris.
Leave me be.
I have seen what you have seen, the slow seduction of the Sith. Perhaps we are more allies than you know. I fear the exile has let his feelings for the Miraluka affect his judgment, and it will doom him.
There is still hope.
I do not believe so, and neither do you. You have seen his stance, his movements. They mirror hers, not yours. But do not mistake my intent. We are together in this, and if we stand together, we may yet prevent a greater tragedy.
I do not believe you, and I do not trust you.
What you think is of no concern. What the exile thinks is what should concern us.
Essentially, they don't want you having sex with the seer.
You know, I'm glad I found you again, General.
What are you talking about?
We were together at Malachor. I don't know if anyone else could understand.
So why are you here?
Getting philosophical on me? I'm here because you found me on Telos and I decided to come along for the ride. Not that I had much choice after we got going.
I mean, why are you still here?
Tired of me already? I was frustrated. Watching the Ithorians getting pushed around by Zerka, I thought I could make a difference, but it was taken away from me. Guess if one planet was good enough for me, why not the galaxy?
Sometimes there are things that can't be fixed.
You just have to know what the circuits look like.
It's all wires and switches to you, huh?
That's the way I see things. Traveling with you, I know there's something else in the universe, but I can't do anything about it anyways, so I'll leave it to you to take care of.
I told you I'm not a Jedi.
They might not call you a Jedi anymore, but believe me, you are. It's not the sort of thing that you just stop being. You're stuck with it, just like you're stuck being the General. Was there something you wanted me for?
Alright, do I have all the lightsaber parts?
Let me see what you have. That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
What kind of lightsaber do I want to create? Double-bladed or single-bladed? Single. Alright, silver. We have our lightsaber. 2 to 20 damage. Oop, vibro. There we go. Our silver lightsaber. So yeah, this is what I mean by like lightsabers are very customizable. You see that? They have 6 slots. We've collected a lot of shit over time, so... Attack modifier 1 and 2 bolt deflection? Fuck yes. Wear that. Criticals, hell yes. And there we go. Now we do 4 to 22 damage. Jedi Master Robes. Alright, now we gotta talk to Kreia. Because Krea's gonna teach us a lot of shit. Like, a lot. We're gonna learn a lot.
Yes.
Teach me about
Very
the Force. When Visa attacked me, she did something to my eyesight.
She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes.
All right.
Feel this ship around you. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaidens training in the cargo hold, her hands cutting the air. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work.
Computer use. Hey, T-Thrower has a stock motivator.
Now, stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive.
Repair. Hey, I can hear a catch in it. It's not fully fixed.
Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing, and listen.
As my feet walk from the ashes of KOTOR, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and...
I heard her thoughts.
You are strong indeed. What you heard was surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned.
But how did I do that?
That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not. Because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I must rest.
You gain 1+ awareness and recovered your connection to the Force.
Yes.
Teach me about the Force. You taught me sight. Is there anything else you can teach me?
When I spoke of sight before, there is a similar handicap that tends to occur among those strong in the Force. They neglect their skills. Some believe they no longer need them.
Yeah.
The greatest wielders of the Force are those that maintain some grounding to the more physical realities of the universe.
What do you mean?
Some wielders of the Force have mastered piloting, others the ability to fix and repair and build, from simple moisture vaporators to more complex machines such as droids and vehicles. One's ability to understand the human body and its ailments, for example, can make your powers within the Force more complete, more powerful, when you attempt to repair the cellular damage of another. And others have mastered the more subtle work of politics, persuasion. Do not doubt that a galaxy may be conquered with words, a republic overthrown, and an empire made. When such skills are honed, one's abilities with the Force become that much stronger. My warning to you is this. Do not rely on your companions to compensate for your weaknesses in skill. There will be times they will not be there to help you when needed. What skill would you say is your greatest strength?
My ability to
and what
perceive
skill
the
would you
environment.
say is your greatest weakness?
Demolition.
Then my task before you is this. Take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it, strengthen it, and I will show you how it shall strengthen your power in the Force.
Very well, I should take this lesson to heart.
As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy, all your skills have a chance to improve and grow as well. When you devote some of that training to your weakest skill, you will know.
See, this is the interesting thing with Kreia, is that what she just described, you're saying like, oh, that describes Anakin, that describes Darth Vader to a T, because he's good at repairing droids, he's good at flying. But she's saying it as like, any great Jedi or any great Sith Lord you see, they always are good at something else. They're always good at something. And it's not just the Force. Some of them are great lightsaber duelists, like Count Dooku. He was a great politician and a great lightsaber duelist. And in return, he was a pretty powerful Jedi. So it was really interesting. And she even says that. She's like, try to learn the weakest of your skills, so that way you're stronger for it. It's a very interesting concept. I like it a lot.
Yes?
Teach me about the Force. Well, you taught me to listen. I wish to continue that lesson.
There is nothing more that I can teach you now. Wait until you have grown in the Force, and we shall see what more knowledge I can impart.
Alright. Teach me about lightsaber forms.
The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho. The simplest of the forms return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with experience.
What can you tell me about the Makashi?
A technique that helps one resist the force attacks of an enemy and also is excellent in lightsaber combat. It does more damage, but it leaves you vulnerable to other attacks. Use it against others wielding the force or lightsabers, but not against anyone else. Others may come with time, with experience.
I do love that on how Kreia is like, you can use these force powers against very specific people. You hear a low hum from the droid and the sound of circuits sparking, restoring power. Here we go.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Why were you in the storage hold?
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task.
Any idea what happened to you?
Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory centers are experiencing some setbacks. Reflection. Of course, for some reason that does not alarm me. I suspect I have suffered such repeated memory failures before. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful and degrading.
Are you okay?
Answer. If by okay, you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication.
Oh my god. You look a lot like the droids that have been attacking me.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
Well, there's at least 4 other defunct versions of you in the galaxy.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique.
Actually, there's a series of HK-50 units sharing your model and function that we've encountered.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation.
Are you alright?
Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you, for the time being.
So, you're an assassin droid.
Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh, how I hate that term.
What, meatbag?
Answer. No, Master. I said it again.
I'm not sure I like the idea of an assassin droid on board.
Answer. Well, I am not certain I like the idea of a master who feels reservations at having an assassination droid at their disposal. In fact, it brings with it a certain sense of dread that you may actually not use me to my full capabilities.
You're not killing anyone unless in self-defense. Even then, I don't want you acting without my orders.
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
You joined your party. Cool.
Statement. Master, I must express some degree of concern. As I have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several.
Why are you studying me?
Statement. Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And, of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master.
That still doesn't answer my question.
Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might get jealous of our prior relationship. It has happened before. As a result, I have a responsibility to know your weaknesses should I be required to assassinate you.
Jesus fuck. HK, do you know what love is? Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a deep philosophical question.
Many organic meatbags find that question difficult to answer, Master, but I believe I can provide you with a satisfactory definition. Definition. Love is making a shot to the knees of a target 120 kilometers away using an Aerotech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope.
Oh my god, there's a certain lethal charm in such a shot, I agree. That's the best definition of love I've ever heard.
Statement. This definition, I am told, is subject to interpretation. Obviously, love is a matter of odds. Not many meatbags could make such a shot, and strangely enough, not many meatbags would derive love from it. Yet for me, love is knowing your target, putting them in your targeting reticle, and together achieving a singular purpose against statistically long odds.
That's great.
Statement. Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of irritation at your actions. Perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high, but you are countering all those expectations.
How's that?
Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or confirmation that the atrocities attributed to you during the war were in fact accidents.
I'm not proud of what I did during the wars, and I don't wish to discuss it.
Statement. I suspected as much, Master. There are few who would discuss such things with an assassination droid, and that is perfectly understandable. I mean, what use is there for communication in a galaxy such as ours? Understanding might be achieved, or sympathies might be gained by such callous acts. You are right to remain silent about your past. I have seen the damage that repressing such things brings, and it is far preferable to share such traumas.
Are you trying to provoke me?
Answer. Why, no, Master. I have no intention of attacking you or enacting assassination protocols.
Why did you ask me about Mandalorian wars?
Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way.
What do you mean?
Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant lives. Explanation. You see, Master, assassination is such a versatile tool. I have seen the removal of a single target have far-reaching consequences for a nation, world, even a galaxy. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize this.
That's a very human perspective.
Statement. Master, please. Any comparisons between me and your meatbag status leaves a fluctuating, intermittent charge through my control clusters. I was only trying to bring death and its impact to your attention.
How's that?
Statement. Why your own life, Master? Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself. Malachor 5 was an impressive act of destruction, but its impact on the lives of others in the galaxy was far more extreme. I mean, Master, you brought about the death of the Mandalorian race. I doubt they realize it yet, but you dealt them a blow from which they will never recover.
Don't attempt to justify my actions.
Retort. Oh, Master, I am attempting to justify nothing, merely making an observation. Nothing would change the fact that I derive pleasure from ending the lives of others. I was only trying to bring death and its impact to your attention. Statement. Master, before you go, I had a question for you.
Ooh, well, you may not like the answer, but go ahead.
Query. I must express some degree of confusion concerning your actions. You are the one who followed Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not?
Yes, why?
Observation. Well, Master, I was not at Malachor 5 during your near-genocidal reaction to the Mandalorian threat, but I feel that I may have been constructed as a result of that.
Care to explain?
Observation. I believe that Revan determined that mass slaughter on such a scale may no longer be needed to achieve his aims. So perhaps you are responsible for my creation.
Like I'm your father?
Answer. Oh, please, Master. Even as a metaphor, that idea is repugnant. You are a gland-driven meatbag, while I am of superior droid construction.
Jesus Christ.
Clarification. I meant that I was built as a result of the need for a selective killing machine, rather than a crude mass slaughter war droid.
So you're created on Malachor 5?
Answer. No, Master. I was constructed shortly after the beginning of the Jedi Civil War.
What targets are you assigned?
Answer. Well, Master, unless you were operating on my central control cluster, I would be somewhat hesitant to discuss my targets, but I suppose it could do no harm. During the Jedi Civil War, I was responsible for certain strategic targets. For some reason, Revan did not feel that the Republic presented much of a military threat. Aside, I am somewhat unclear as to why this was so, but Revan did have a certain biological instinct regarding such things, so I will simply say that there were probably reasons for such an assessment.
Why did Revan consider the Republic not a threat?
Answer. Revan felt the true war was against the Jedi. Observation. It was not something discussed with much of the others, but I think Revan recognized that a single Jedi, both in the past and in the present, could turn the tide of a conflict. So my targets were frequently Jedi, or someone close to a Jedi that could result in their corruption or collapse. Revan often assigned me to kill leaders or supporters of certain Jedi so as to erode their will.
Where do those tactics come from?
Answer. Revan saw the pressures of war on Duxon and knew that even in the heat of conflict, Jedi could be broken, not physically, but psychologically. Observation. It is a curious thing to assassinate and wound someone's personality, to assassinate them psychologically, and it took me some time to reconcile the acts. I am much more used to their direct approach. Still, I served well and killed many Jedi.
I need to know how you kill Jedi in order to protect myself.
Request. First, Master, I would appreciate it if Jedi need to be killed, that you permit me to kill those annoying pseudo-pacifists for you. But if you are determined to do it yourself, then there are many techniques I would suggest.
Like what?
Recitation. First, weapon selection is critical. If I see one more idiot attacking a Jedi with a blaster pistol, then I'll kill them myself.
He's such a refined gentleman. What weapons would you suggest?
Answer. Select grenades, sonic screamers, cluster rockets, and plasma charges. Mines are also effective, since many Jedi will run to meet you in hand-to-hand combat. Silly Jedi. Addendum. Gas attacks are effective if you can take the Jedi by surprise. Inhalation is less effective than ones that work on skin contact, as some Jedi seem to be able to hold their breath for long periods of time. Cautionary. Still, don't rely on it, since Jedi can fight off the effects. It just distracts them, leaving them open to another avenue of attack.
Any defenses you suggest?
Do not forget to activate any energy shields you possess. Lightsabers, while powerful, have trouble penetrating most military-issue energy shields, provided they are energy shields and not those crude Mandalorian melee shields.
What about countering force powers?
Answer. Countering their other powers is more difficult. Confession. I do not fully understand their other abilities, but I do know that many of them require that the Jedi know that you are there and can see you. Thus, sniping and using cover are always advantageous.
Anything else?
Evaluation. A technique that Revan used frequently was to attack a Jedi indirectly. This method only works if the Jedi is adhering to the self-destructive path of pacifism and sacrifice.
What do you mean?
Answer. Kill their allies or place them in jeopardy. Many Jedi will leave themselves exposed in order to protect another. That is why there are many less Jedi than there were a decade ago.
You seem to have thought this through.
Cautionary. Oh no, Master. In fact, that is the worst thing you can do. Explanation. Statistically, over-planning the assassination of a Jedi seems to backfire. Extrapolation. There are many theorists who claim Jedi can see the future, and I do not know if that is true, but it seems impulsive acts are more common to succeed than planned incidents.
You use these techniques against enemies and to protect yourself, giving you a bonus to experience, constitution, and reflex throws.
Jedi, like sand kivers, seem to sense trouble a few seconds before it happens. They are tricky little pests.
We're not having this discussion right now.
Statement. Yes, Master. I must confess, I enjoy it when you are so authoritative and dismissive toward me. It bodes well for your treatment of our enemies.
Yeah. So here I am being mean to HK-47, like, get the fuck away from me. And he's just like, yes, I love it when you're angry. It's like, bruh. Heavy blaster, beautiful.
My life.
I want to teach you some techniques I learned.
I am prepared.
She's learned affect
I
my
understand.
ability. Thank you.
My life. I am prepared.
She's learned dominate mind. Cool.
My life.
Okay, never mind. That's it. But yeah, that's HK-47, our assassin droid. He's always going to be evil, so there's not much you can do about that. I'm going to bring him for a second just so I can level him up, because I gotta see his stats. I think he has a ridiculously high strength. Yep, he still does. But now his dexterity's high too. Ooh, nice. He's basically a soldier, if you can think of him like that. But we're gonna need more dexterity, because he's gonna be blasting people. And we're gonna need computer. +2 damage bonus with blaster rifles. We could go down that, but I kind of want to do the blaster pistols. Because then he can wield 2 plasma pistols, and he would kick ass. When a critical hit is achieved, there's a 20% chance of extra damage equal to 1/4 of the enemy's remaining HP. God damn, that is strong as fuck. Yeah, I think we should do snipe and then do dual wielding. Because we're going to want him to use 2 pistols and just absolutely cream somebody. God damn. Intelligence 2, computer use 5. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so this isn't upgradable. This one is with the scope. Okay. There we go. Alrighty.
What's going on?
Ooh, nope. Let's put 1 extra point in demolition so that we get that 17. Oh, it was repair, not demolition. Oh well.
Ready to serve.
What level are we? We're only level 14. 13. 13. Okay. We can bring Atten. Yeah. I can just hit X on my keyboard and it does that. I like flourish my blade. It's really fucking cool. I like that. So right now we need... Yeah, let's try to get a... Ooh, yeah, that's right, workbench is here. This is like my favorite workbench.
Let's go.
Alright, Beodor, get to work. Create some items. Watchman Blaster is not bad. Vibro Double Blade. This one increases damage. You know what, how about this? Let's just look at armor. Damn, +6 strength, +1 reflex, +6 dexterity. God damn. And that goes on only armor. Okay, it's not exactly ideal. Alright, never mind, we can't use it. Hello, I'm TT32. How may I assist you? Not today. There he is, TN. Where did I leave that Hydra spanner? Who's that? Someone in front of me? Raise your chin 5 degrees and rotate your head 15 degrees to your right.
Tien, it's Beodor, 12th Engineering Division out of Eodoria. I worked with you in the hangar bays on the Solemn Oath.
Features are unfamiliar to me, but the voice I remember. My eyes have been poor, but my hearing's still sharp. But the Jedi Civil War is over. Why is he coming to me now?
Tien, we are already in trouble. In some ways, the war is not yet over, and our enemies seek us even now.
Terewana jun konata
The
della
Lord, you
raguna
bring up the
tuna.
Lord to use it against
Dai
me.
rinto run
It's hard for
kare
me to speak
papana
denials
ranshinga.
when such a request
Terace
are
we
heard.
minuto torere seni senten.
Can you change the ship's transponder codes?
Terewana jun konata
Could I?
della
Will
raguna
I?
tuna.
Not legal. Frowned
Dai
upon by
rinto run
government
kare
people.
papana ranshinga.
Bad trouble
Terace
for
we minuto.
Tien. I can pay you for your time.
Terewana jun konata della raguna
It's not a matter of
tuna.
payment, it's a matter of
Dai
equipment.
rinto run
Transponder
kare
codes are
papana
permanent once
ranshinga.
written. I have
Terace
none.
we minuto torere seni senten. Der rinto run to wakare kwe
I would need the new
wapjere
transponder code you
Inso
wish to use
telepathian
or a blank
korsada
card.
ranan. Dosane
Bring me
gravalantro
this and we
kwe
can discuss payment. Alright. So let's see, what does he have? Alright. Excuse, before you go, I was wondering if you could provide me for a favor. Your predecessor is destroyed. Yeah, the previous 31 model employed by ATN had an explosive end. It's not Master Tien's fault. He's simply forgetful. Turns out my predecessor survived. It was something of a surprise to me. What happened to him? After the last accident here in the garage, he was scrapped. He was picked up by a junk dealer, Coden. What'd you like me to do? I was wondering if you might be able to get him back. The utility droid in question has plans for Master Tien stored in his memory core. Plans? What plans? I'm not at liberty to say they're really quite sensitive. You better tell me if you want to get... Nah, I'll be glad to help me. Let me go retrieve the droid. What's the droid look like? Small astromech, brown, a little battered. Okay, teeth. IT-31, okay. So yeah, IT-31, we go here. This is literally the best droid shield in the entire game. I am not joking. The best droid shield is right here, because droids can arm themselves with their own shield. Are you Master Tien's droid? I need your memory cord. Let me speak to Coden. Coden me, junk dealer me, you buy. I'm looking for an astromech, belong to Tien. No Tub droid, only Coden droid. You see Tub droid? Go see Tub. That droid seems to know what I'm talking about. Droid was left in Tub droid pile, left his parts, left his trash. No claim except Coden. No talk, no argue, no right. Alright, save yourself some pain and give the droid to me. Or how much do I buy it for? Tough sell, droid, good. 500 credits, that's it. Alright, persuasion. 150 credits or nothing. Good enough. Take droid. Alright. Fine, I'll return a droid to Tub. 150 credits is cheap as hell. Alright, negotiated re-release. Yep, you're free to go. For only 150 credits? Dude, that's fucking cheap. There's no need to threaten this guy. Like, there's literally no reason to threaten this guy. I love doing that. I'm glad to see you made it back, alright? Now it's time to get those free, sexy plans for my droids. You better do more than that. I expect some compensation. Just so you know, I have a copy of the schematics of that part. If I hadn't retrieved the droid, you wouldn't have any. Give me some of the parts. Very good. Yeah, exactly. Let's flaunt the saber. I think there should be a fight over here. Let's test the saber out. Mandalorian heavy blaster. Jesus Christ.
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently, like they're waiting for something.
Yeah, there should be a fight over here. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to Undar so we can get Greta to become better. Or Jita.
Ask a Twi'lek. It's not flattering.
She grabbed my peasant's by leg jacket away, much frustration. If she's hurting her business, maybe I can talk to her. Cannot offer good credit, but shave credit off stock. Discount if you're all... Alright, let's see what you have. Yep. He won't give me anything until I deal with this shit. I'm telling you, it's all here. I told you 24 cases. What am I supposed to do with 2? You're not gonna pay me for the 2. An ambush. You double-crossing that queue. Leave none alive.
Time to... More where that came from.
Oh my god. I raise the guy up in the air and then Beodor just punches him fucking back down. There we go. Yeah, I have 239 force. 239 force. Let that sink in. Ondar Crossway is a problem with you. So many problems, but said Ondar is a wonder he has time to mention just one. That is acceptable. Done. Let's see what you have to offer. So now I'm gonna go back and tell Undar. Now, mind you, this is in the mod. She actually doesn't exist in the base game. Yep. She seemed pretty harmless, so I'm letting her stay. You make promise that you do this, then hunch step away. No. You say you do this, make offer, I accept. No hunch step now. I didn't promise you anything. Yeah. She offered me a discount too. Raise your offer. I'm not scared of the exchange. Go tell the exchange and give them my description. I'll be waiting. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, Undar. See what you got. Damn. He's pissed. Undar countered your offer with threat from the exchange. That's not an offer I can match. Both of us cannot remain in business here on Smugglers. If either of us backs down, then we won't have credibility to deal here again. You're trying to tell me something else? You're testing me?
No,
Alright. I'll stand with you.
Nus jamachor heptoth nich dor uba volba holo daka prota gocha jarkomati sochpan norcha yota jabalakish.
There we go. Now we have the mission. Gita was just telling me about, like, oh, well, you know, there's always two paths for any merchant. The short path and the long path. The long path may not be prosperous, but the short path is full of instant gratification or instant failure. Not yet, sister, we must wait. It's hard to wait, the handsome exile is so close. Still, we must wait. It is the anticipation that we must savor. Alright, all we need to do is talk to Kalana. Cred to spare? Give bits Kalana can sell? What can you possibly have to sell me? Many things go on in the sector, not seen by bigs, but sometimes bigs forget to see little things around them. Alright, I'm here to see the exchange. Please no giving Kala pain. Why would I be in with the exchange? You just, if other humans come here on ship, only bigs with the exchange have that much credits. I'm here to crush the exchange. I've killed plants before and I could do it again. We'll see about that. I told you no. Fire up your engine somewhere else. Oh, this is so gross. Why can you not be persuaded? You come on like fire, then douse me with smothering effluents. I just don't have the time right now, or ever. Your lacquer tells a different story. I can see the twitch. That's revulsion. If you give me one opportunity, it's a good bargain for you. I have no interest in your fantasies. You're not imagining plans, action, you'll see. Hey dude, leave the girl alone. Why don't you go crawl back in the filthy refugee sector? Keep pressuring her and you'll make it my concern. Then die human.
More where that came from.
We literally look like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What batwash you looking for?
Actually, I'm looking for a Juma Juice to knock out a Cathound.
That's so. Well, you're in luck.
Here you go. Force persuade. I'm not paying you anything? No, I'm not doing that. A man who makes that kind of offer? No. 100 credits is a lot for a flask. How about another offer?
All right. Guess you weren't as desperate as I thought.
That's more like it. Here's the credits.
Here's the flask. Aged to perfection.
No, that won't do it all. Where'd you learn to dance? Get out of here. I've seen enough for today. Off you can go. What are you waiting for? Get out of here. She didn't look so bad. Indeed, she looked much worse. Never have I been subjected to a dance as that one. Disgraceful for a Twi'lek. Volga will be furious if I can't find new entertainment for him. His last dancer was a relation of mine, thus he placed much of his displeasure upon my shoulders. Perhaps you can find a promising female. What's in it for me? You'll be paid, of course. Volga pays handsomely for entertainments. This will be no exception. You receive a bonus also. Alright, what do you need of me? Quite simple. All you have to do is bring a willing female that would visit Voga standards to me. Alright. This is really funny. So, oh shit, I can't. You can bring Kreia into this conversation, and she goes, no, I'm not dancing for Voga. And then the guy, the alien here, will say, yeah, she's too old for Volga. That's not gonna work. She's not gonna be a dancer. Hell nah. Her crusty ass. But no, what we can do is either Visa or we can do Handmaiden. If you played as a woman, you could do this yourself. If you played as a woman, you could do this all by yourself instead.
My life is...
Oh, she has dual wielding. Interesting. I don't know why she has dual wielding, but okay. So I guess we'll take dual wielding. It's not bad. She has 12 strength, 18 dexterity. Oh, baby, yes. She's a Jedi Sentinel, so she can do like a lot of skills. Where's the lightsaber one? Yeah, finesse lightsaber, so that way she uses her dexterity only instead of strength. Because that's going to really hurt her if she does that. Oh my god. This is kind of the issue when you whip out companions for the first time, is that they need a lot of level ups. Force choke. Attributes 20 dexterity, beautiful. Immune to paralysis, great. Alright, let's whip out the Matukai robes. There we go. When you dual wield, you do double damage, basically. So that's why I'm like giving her double weapons.
Yours.
There we go. See you later, man. I'm surprised you were on this long, actually. What about Visa?
Do not volunteer me so easily. There are certain favors that I would not perform even for you. And especially not for a hut. Find another way.
Well, if you could find someone else that would suit Vogus taste, that would be acceptable.
Yes, that...
Oh my fucking god. In the Xbox version, you could actually get her to do it, but not in the PC version. Alright, so we gotta do Handmaiden then. The only other one would be Mira. But that would be
Ready. I have not trained in the dance, but the Ichani fighting arts are very dance-like in their movements. I do not think it would be a stretch for me to do this. You want
to do this?
If you want me to, yes. I will do this for you. I would have no problem with it, truly. It is not much more than the fighting I am used to.
Alright, in that case, thank you.
Put this on? In that case, give it to me, and I will prepare myself.
Good, here you are. Let's see how you look. I personally don't like Handmaiden that much. She's got way too short hair for my taste, and I don't like white hair. I think it's weird. Makes her look old. That's kind of the theme here, is that like a lot of the women in this game have like really short hair. I like long hair. Sorry. Don't be nervous, or he will be displeased. Master, I found for you an exquisite girl. Her skill and beauty will surely prove to be pleasing. Send her in. There we go. Yeah, that beautiful dancing. Hell yeah, that shitty ass dance moves. I apologize, my master becomes drowsy watching dances. Your services are complete. There we go. This is the Cathound's watering bowl. Pour Juma juice. There we go. We poured Juma juice inside it. Now the Cathounds are gonna drink it. There we go. Cathounds are knocked out. Oh cool, a lightsaber. There we go. Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna go double lightsaber, only that way I get double the components.
Kavadun?
Yeah, wake him up.
Herinotra.
Why do you defile my space humans or irritate my Cathounds? I want to know about the exchange. The exchange is a Hutta fungus. They do not show proper deference to the true lords of Nar Shadaa. The infuriating one, Goto, he's the only one I wish to see lying in a pool of blood in front of me. Was Goto done to you? I don't know how he managed it, but he preys upon my freighters. Entire shipments of fuel from Sleheron have been hijacked by his minions. Because of this, I've been forced to cease my trading operations, which have proven quite annoying. Perhaps I can help you get to the bottom of this. I think I'm not likely to find anything out of my resources or failed, but you're welcome to. If I take care of Goto, you agree to ship fuel to the Citadel station? What? Can you do that kindness of your heart? What's your price? I just want to make sure Telos has fuel. It's the best to let that planet die. I think restoring it would not be worth the trouble. Not much for the planet anyways. But this is getting ahead of ourselves. First Goto must be dealt with. Something else? Otherwise, see yourself to the door. There we go. As far as companions, get the hell out of my inventory space. Yeah, actually, let's do this. I'll give her the lightsaber. And the reason why is only because she's gonna be dual wielding, and she's gonna be using it a lot more than I am.
You interrupting me for a reason? I have a lot of work to do, to manage here, right? So, what is it?
I want to talk to you about the exchange.
Yes. Let's talk about
Can you help me infiltrate?
The exchange is very powerful. Fasa doesn't know how to reach them. Maybe you talk with Voga.
Alright, I'd like to ask
Fine.
this. Who do you work for?
My boss is the Hut Voga.
Alright.
You in...
How's business these days?
You not from here? Business bad. Freighters get hijacked, no trade gets through, and they can't get fuel from Sleheron. Fuel reserves building up there.
Is there anything I can do to help prevent hijackings?
You talk to Voga.
What's wrong with the pylons?
Pylon power supply badly damaged. Only can support one pylon at a time. Can't bring freighters in fast enough.
I'll try to help.
Good. Freighter with higher first.
Alright. Doesn't really matter what he says because you can actually just use a computer skill here. Yeah, optimize power distribution. There you go. As I said, Fossa here can actually get you Malik's armor for free, but I'm not gonna grind the game that hard for this shit. Hell no. Oh, whoops. There we go. I think we actually just completed it just now on accident. I was just putting in random numbers, and sure enough, we got it.
You help Fassa. I not forget. Yeah. Why you speak with exchange, huh? Fassa heard they not so happy.
Alright, he gave us Bothan precision gloves. Holy shit. Someone put these on.
You can't do anything when ships hijack.
Alright. Oh yeah, fun fact, this door is never meant to be opened. In the base game, this is actually unopenable. It will tell you too, like you literally can't open this door. But thanks to the mod of restored content, you can open it. And there's really nothing here. It's just that the crates, that's what I need is the crates. Is there any more crates? I think that was it. There's this one. I may need to go into the dark side stuff. Because I'm thinking about this will build that I have going on here. And I may need to get some dark side force powers just so that way I can actually hurt people. And I think the best one right now is choke, because I don't want to do force lightning. Force lightning is literally going to be too fucking easy.
Gerektada ce mense big. Der into runto walk over. Tere wana jun.
I have an ID signature from one of Voga's freighters. Don't I have a transponder code? Alright. Let me get to the Lebanon and think about this. Because I know there's going to be some bullshit that's going to happen. And also I'm going to end the stream here. Because I gotta relax and get some food.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again? This is Ronto Scrag. What house rule says I have to go first? Yeah, well, I'm still not convinced you aren't cheap.
Warning, if you draw another ±1 card, I will enact assassination protocols.
This droid is cleaning me out.
What are you guys playing?
Pazak. Well, I'm playing. It's cheating. Whatever, cheater.
Alright, deal me in. Oh my god, 11111, Jesus fuck. Oh, perfect. Damn, 2 ties? Fuck. 3 ties? Holy shit. Stand. Oh, thank God we won one. Stand. We got no choice. Fuck. It's tie. Oh my god, we actually won. Oh my fucking god, it's 15-15. Yeah, we lost that one. Fuck, we lost that one. Oh my god, I won.
You were right.
There is no defeat in admitting such a thing.
What can be done?
We wait. Patiently, our time will come. You are not to blame, Servant of Atris. You only wished what was best for him, and he cast it aside. He is the one to blame, to forsake such a gift. I feel that there is a lesson in such a thing. Perhaps you might have done more, but it is of no matter now.
I've never seen that dialogue.
Why are you here?
What's wrong?
If you have come to ask me questions, try to find out more of Atris or the Academy, then I have nothing to say to you. I see where your loyalty lies, and if you stand with her, then you cannot stand with me. She is of the Sith. She has faced battle and been found wanting.
She can be trusted.
Why is it you trust her and not I? I would follow you wherever you led. I believe in what you seek, yet you listen to her counsel. She who would lead you to the Sith Lords themselves. She who would sacrifice you to darkness.
It's because... I believe she can be saved.
Stay with her then. I will aid you against the enemies we face, but when it is settled, you shall not see me again. There is nothing for us.
Wow. I've never had that issue before. But that's kind of a good thing, I guess, because I don't really deal with the hand.
There is nothing.
Damn. I guess I gotta bring the handmaiden with me now a bunch of times. Holy shit.
Yes? Then
I have never seen that where the handmaiden like flat out just hates my guts.
You know, I noticed a glow before, but now... You've come a long way since Paragus, and despite all we've been through, you seem a lot better for it.
Feel as if I'm more in touch with the Force.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest.
Just want to mention, I think the others have noticed it too. The handmaiden lost her temper with me.
Well, there's a surprise. Trust me, she's a handful. All warriors are. They're not used to dealing with things they can't punch, kick, or break. Look, I know how it is. Me, there's no denying that I'm a good-looking guy. You have it worse. Because even though you might not be as good-looking as me, you have that whole tortured past, that command presence. Women want to save you. They think they can help you.
Help me?
They think that everyone can be redeemed, and that they're the only ones who can do it. And you don't know if it's you or the idea of you that they love.
Are we talking about me or you?
We're just talking. Like I said, I've never understood women. It's possible they don't love you at all. That they just want to help you. Help you hear yourself if you've gone deaf to your own voice. We all lose our way sometimes, and we need someone to pull us back.
Sound like you've experienced that before.
Don't remember. Truth is, I still don't listen to my conscience, even when it's shouting. I think there's times I'd rather be completely deaf than hear it. But all this talk doesn't matter. I'm not qualified to give advice. Besides, when I open my mouth, I'm usually lying anyway.
I love how Atten is like such a bro. He's like, don't mind her. This shit just happens. It's whatever.
There is nothing.
Okay. Handmaiden is really pissed. And I wonder if it's something I can fix. I gotta look this up now, because I've never had her be like this pissed at me.
My life.
Because, like, now that I think about it, I have seen cutscenes where Handmaiden will walk to Kreia, and she goes, I've listened to everything he told me, and I can see it's only lies. And Kreia just goes, oh, well, you're a fucking dumbass, you're a tool.
Having you here has an effect on me, General. I never noticed it years ago. I think my mind was too occupied then.
What do you mean?
I feel calm, more in control. The anger is still there, but I can feel it drifting away. The last years of my life have been defined by it. The Mandalorians, Zerka, and Revan. And above all else, myself, for Malachor.
What about me, for giving the order?
Never, General. It had to be done. My hands destroyed the Mandalorians. I cannot be forgiven for that.
If Ulakel Drama can be forgiven for waging war against the Republic, you can be forgiven for saving it.
Even if I did it out of hatred of the Mandalorians?
You did it to save us, to protect us from death.
That might be the truth, but I don't want to see it that way. I can't just ignore the blood on my hands.
You dealt in the past for too long. You cannot undo in history, but you can change the future.
Even if there isn't, I still feel like I need to do something to make up for it.
Learn the ways of the Force. I could teach you, but you must let go of your anger. Oh,
Under
shit.
your guidance, I feel like I could overcome my anger.
Then there's no time to waste. Oh shit, this is the first time I've actually taught Baodor the Force. Because usually I have to wait for the Duxon mission, and then he's able to do it. I've never done it this early. There's a lot of firsts in this stream, damn. I'm just slugging him. Oh shit, he's got his own lightsaber, what the fuck? KOTOR has now become a Jedi Guardian. Cool.
Yes, General?
I want to teach you some of the techniques I've learned.
If you think...
These aren't affect mine.
Yes, Yes, General.
Alright, never mind. Shit. I gotta bring the handmaiden with me because I gotta see if I can like talk some sense into her. Because
There's nothing for.
Yes, General.
Ready.
Yeah?
I mean, this makes the playthrough more interesting, if anything. Because now I'm like deadly curious where I'm like, damn, what's gonna happen? Because if she's gonna be a pain in the ass, kind of curious to see what happens. Where did he whip out that fucking lightsaber? Oh, I guess he just doesn't have it. Damn. Alright, so yeah, that's it for me. See you guys next time. But damn,